crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
Hey there guys, this is me, Molorian, and this will be a Guild Ball Battle Report. Now this one here, you're going to see a transition because I did the one battle report before for Guild Ball. That was kind of like my tester, and then getting into this, I kind of went the same way. And then there's like a change where I realized, wow, this is a much better way to do these battle reports. So just knowing that, again, this is my second battle report, and at least if nothing else, if this one starts kind of rough, it's going to get better from there. Alright, so this game here is going to be between my Union and my buddy Ryan's Morticians. He is still, I think this is now his third game, so still relatively new to this. He won the initiative, wanted me to kick to him, and when I saw that he put everything here on the left side, I just went up and I booted it to the right side. So really what I plan to do this first turn is just to see like who's going to come get it. And I'm just going to have all my influence on Blackheart and on Gutter and on Rage, and I really just plan to go in and start beating up whatever model starts coming after the ball here. Alright, so this picture now is going to be a couple of activations in. He had his one little birdie there, the Raven, fly over to the right. I basically just had the Snake Coin go up and do Bag of Coffers to Blackheart, although I think I really should have probably done it to Gutter. Otherwise, then he had Bonesaw that came up, and then I went up and I did Tune Up to Gutter. So really, again, just trying to set up so that whatever comes up here, I'll have Gutter to kind of pull it in, and then Blackheart to beat it up. So on his turn, he comes up with Silence, and he does his whatever spell he does here, which is going to be putting Gutter on fire. And the annoying thing about fire is that I don't really care about the damage, I care about the reduction in speed, and I really would like to pull in something a little bit more significant. But for right now, I mean, I could go up and I could bring in Silence, but I want to kind of wait and see if he's going to be bringing anything up closer. So then for me, just to delay things a little bit more, I just had Fangtooth just going to move a little bit closer to the ball. On his side, this is where he has Gas going to commit and really try and get in front of Silence. So I think his plan here was to go and just try and protect Silence, but now that's going to really mean that my target is going to be Gassed. So what I do is, this is again 2 now activations past, but really I sent in my Blackheart, who goes up and Shadow Likes and charges into Ghast and knocks him down and does a little bit of damage, and trying to really set things up so that then Gutter can come in and just rip him apart. Well, then Mobius goes and, you know, has me knocked down, and, well, actually walks me over first. So he kind of like takes control of me, walks Blackheart over, and then knocks me down. And that's really all just setting up so that his guy there on the left, Graves, can charge in and make me bleed and bad stuff. So that's not good, but at least now Ghast, you know, I've already paid the extra influence to attack him the first time, and now Gutter can just go crazy. So that's what I do. Gutter goes up there and just rips him apart. So I take down Ghast. I'm now at 2-0, and that's fantastic. And now I'm just going to find some way to try and keep Blackheart alive. So this is where I'm going to start doing this correctly, guys, and this will be like the changeover. So what I'm going to do now is for individual activations, I'm going to do a close-up picture like this, and at the start of the turn to show where things are at, and for influence, I'll do the higher-up picture. So on his turn, Graves comes in, doesn't really do that well though. He puts me, like, he makes me bleeding and stuff like that, but really didn't do the damage he thought he was going to do, especially since he had extra dice from Silence and from whatever his name is, Boogity Boogity Man. Next up then, I really just have my Mist move up, nothing really threatening right now, just trying to shift here more to the right. And that's going to be really the first turn. So, ending the first turn, I'm still 2-0. I have the most influence, so I should be doing really great here for trying to jump in there and kill stuff. And what I'm going to want to really do here is try and protect Blackheart, and then try and kill somebody else. With that in mind, my first activation is with Blackheart, who is going to Shadow Like away, forfeit his movement to get back up and then start attacking Silence. So doesn't quite kill Silence, but really messes him up. And I also heal myself up for 4 and pop my legendary just to give these 3 models here the +1 defense. So on his turn then, Graves is going to come after me and again makes me bleeding, but doesn't do that much damage. That 4-2 stat just was a huge pain for him. Otherwise over here, I have Rage go up and take the ball and saying, come on Birdie, you really want to come fight me? Next up is going to be Silence, who comes after Blackheart, but again, just a couple of points of damage. After that, Gutter is going to go into Silence and take him out, so that's going to make it now 4-0. Obulus comes after Blackheart, but again, just plinking damage. I can't remember what I'm down to now, but, you know, he's still up and kicking. Otherwise, I have Coin go up and basically do the bag of coffers to Fangtooth so that he'll be able to run up there. He's going to start moving over here Bonesaw, and also, you know, I guess I didn't really mark it from before, but also Gas coming back on from this side. For me then, Fangtooth kind of wants to get up here. He might be flanking way too hard. I mean, he might be a final wave, but I also want to have something over here that I think, as long as he doesn't try and go after me, I might just try and make Rage go up there and try and get a goal eventually. So it might be good to have someone here like Fangtooth just to kind of be a distraction or in the way. Otherwise, his bird flies back to his goal. You can see he has tons and tons of momentum there. After that, I'm really just kind of like sliding over with Mist. Again, just trying to be somewhat like here and relevant. And then past that, yeah, it was Gas that moved before. This time is now Bonesaw. Doesn't really get here, but runs right up. And clearly, here in the middle, this is going to be fight time. And unfortunately for me, with all that momentum, he's clearly going to be going first. So this is what it looks like at the end of turn 2, going to turn 3. I am currently up 4-0, but he's going to be going first, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be losing Blackheart here. So I gave him a couple, just so they'll be a little bit threatening, but otherwise I have Gutter loaded up, I have some on Mist, so I can really threaten a score if I want. Even Fangtooth has some, and then Rage has his one as well, but I'm guessing Rage is just going to be running up the board, so we'll see what he does to me. But if he, like, a lot of his guys are here together, so if he kills Blackheart, he'll be really bunched together for Gutter to just go crazy. So that is his first activation. He goes in there with Graves, and he finishes off Blackheart, so that's going to make it now 4-2. But then I'm going to come up here with Fangtooth, and he's really just going to come in here and knock down Graves, which will be making now a really easy target for Gutter. On his side then, he's really just going to be going with Obulus, who is going to be knocking Gutter down. Now, that is definitely annoying, but it's not really the worst thing, because I do have some momentum I can use to get her back up. So that's what I do. I use a momentum to shake the knockdown. She comes over here, starts attacking Graves, and just starts twirling like a ninja, and all these guys are now really, really hurt. Didn't take anybody out. You know, I was kind of wondering if I should stall for another turn to get tooled up onto her, but I really thought if I did, you know, who knows what Bonesaw would do. I thought this was the right time. So right now, all 3 of these guys really, really hurting. So on his part here, Silence, who came back, is really just kind of moving over in this bad picture. On my part then, I'm going to be using that killer of killers, Mist, who comes in here and is going to be finishing off Graves. Graves had like 1 hit left, so boom, took him down. That's going to make it 6-2. Otherwise, he's going to be coming in here with Bonesaw, trying to do some attacks, but not really getting a whole heck of a lot done. And pretty much for me then, Rage just keeps on sneaking around the side. And over here, you have like Bonesaw, or no, Gas trying to still get in here and be relevant. I had the Snake come up here just to be ready for later. And that's it. So that's the end of turn 3, currently 6-2. And now just looking to keep up this fighting. So at 6-2, you know, if I can get one more takeout, that'd be great. And Obulus, he healed himself a little bit, so he's actually a little bit tougher, but Bonesaw should be for the ready for killing. So I have Gutter there with 4, and I got even big old Fangtooth there with 3, and even, I know, Mist might go for another takeout, but otherwise Rage is also probably in a spot there now where he can just charge up and shoot the ball in. So again, in a really crappy picture, sorry, but really Obulus just starts this one by going after Gutter and knocking her down. For my part then, Gutter's just going to get back up and say, okay, that's fine, and make attacks against Bonesaw and taking out Bonesaw. So now it's 8-2, and if I just get that one score, it's over, and now I have the momentum I need to get it done. Now he has Gas come into me, again, knocking me down, and I mean, Gutter's holding on. Gutter is, keeps on getting beaten up, but the big thing with her is that whenever she's attacking, I'm healing with the momentum, and then I'm also healing because whenever I hit guys, I heal 1 point as well. So that's why she's kind of surviving this continual onslaught. Now, what happens over here is Rage charges in and goes to try and shoot the ball, and I thought this is going to work perfectly. I can't sprint and shoot because I don't have 2 influence, but I can charge for free, and then I'll the 1 to shoot. So I charge in, and then that's when I learned that when you charge in and don't make contact, it's like War Machine, and you're done. So yeah, I kind of really hoped I was going to end the game right now, but hey, Rage is here and threatening for later. Otherwise, he's now going to come in with Silence. Again, just trying to take down Gutter, but she's holding on. And then Mist comes up here to try and make some attacks onto Gast. Really just trying to do this first because, again, I have to pay the extra influence to attack the first time. So I might as well do that with some crappy attacks from Mist. So then I can use all the influence from Fangtooth. On his part then, I can't remember what his activation was. I think it was just Graves moving up. But then my part here was really Fangtooth going into Graves, and I bloodied him, and I knocked him down, and pretty nice stuff. Not enough that's going to actually kill him or anything, but he's pretty bloody. Other than that, he then kind of like flies in the crow, and I'm not really sure why. I'm sure there's some good reason. And then past that is really just Blackheart trying to run up and get back into the fight. So that's the end of turn 3. We're at this point here now. And so I won the initiative for this round. He brought in Bonesaw to try and be going after Rage at the top there. But really, that's not going to be a big deal because I have 6 on to Blackheart, and he's just going to charge up there, take him out. That'll also give me the influence I need to be getting Rage in for a goal. Sure, he might be killing Gutter or something, but I'll be still set up. So that's what I do. I have Blackheart come in and take out Bonesaw. So now it's going to be 10-2. On his part here, he's going to be going after Gutter. And yeah, basically Gas just gets up and then starts slicing at her, and Gutter goes down. So it makes it 10-4. But it's all good as Rage comes up here, takes a shot, does a bonus time, and look at this. It's not just a Screamer, it's like a Super Screamer with triple 6s, and that's going to be ending the game 14-4, but really 12-4. So overall, I was really happy with the way that my team performed. Really even like Mist going for a kill. This is because, you know, the guy was almost dead. But yeah, I'm finding Union is so devastating in melee that maybe I should be going more for that. You know, it's always nice to have Mist to get that one goal, but it seems now that most people I play know how to kind of avoid that type of a thing, and I'm kind of getting more done from just guys that actually do more damage. So anyway, guys, I also felt this was a good transition for a battle report, where in the beginning it's like, okay, I'm trying to do like overviews and I'm missing them a whole bunch. Well, now I feel this is a much better format where I take an overview for the start of the turn and then close-ups for all the individual activations. Of course, I have to make sure that there's no blurry ones. That's just a little second check I have to take after I take it. But yeah, hopefully you guys like watching this. Again, I'll only be doing these ones when both sides are fully painted, so it's going to be more up to my opponents and when they're actually painting their stuff. But thanks for watching, and if you have any comments on what I did, what I could have done, or for my opponent, please put it down below, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.